I'm Ethan Murphy. I'm going to talk about Muller-Thurgau. Muller-Thurgau is probably one of my favorite grapes. It's a white wine grape. And it's mostly grown in kind of northern European countries, so Germany, Austria, Switzerland, a lot of northern Italy, and you see it into the Eastern and Central Europe as well. You see it in Czech Republic, Slovenia, Hungary has a decent amount. And you even see it in some New World regions. I've had some cool Muller-Thurgau blends from Oregon. In the early years of New Zealand wine, it was increasingly important. Now, not so much. Now you'd be hard-pressed to find a mono-varietal bottling of Muller-Thurgau from New Zealand. Apparently it's grown in Japan as well, which makes sense. China has to have some bottlings of it. But it's a very cool grape. Unfortunately, it has a cool name, but unfortunately it's hard for consumers to understand. What sets it apart too is that it wasn't a naturally occurring grape. It was actually came from a lab, let's say. It was a crossing by Hermann Muller in Switzerland, and the canton that he came from was Thurgau. And he took a Riesling grape with Madeleine Royale. People thought it was with Sylvaner for a long time. In many places they used to call it Riesling Sylvaner. But, so it's a grape, and it just spread like wildfire because it tastes very good. It has a great palate, and it works really well in areas that, such as Northern Europe, where frost would often kill vines. Muller-Thurgau, though, is delicious. It's really light, and kind of from the first time I had it, I knew that this is the table wine. And I don't mean it to set Muller-Thurgau down. I mean, on every table, if you're just having a white wine, just give me a glass, it should be Muller-Thurgau. There's so many other grapes that are great as well. I'm happy to talk about them. But Muller-Thurgau just always is nice. It just has this light, nice aromaticness to it. Of course, you have those Riesling flavors, but you also kind of get a Moscato flavor. We're still dry here, remember that. Very dry wine. But it's it just has a lightness to it, but it's very fresh. And it's a lightness that carries you. It's like it's like a butterfly wine. You can feel it floating across the palate. And of course it tends to be grown in colder areas, so it has a decent amount of acidity. Going right back to the table wine, it's perfect for that. Because even though it's such a light wine, you could have this with like a curry stew, like even a lamb curry stew, like in all types of curry. I'm talking, you can have Indian types of curry to your Jamaican, like a jerk chicken curry style. You can have those spicy dishes. In Trentino and up there, you would have this with a canoidal, which is like a type of fresh pasta that they'd have there. Seafood. This stuff is great with seafood. Take it to the beach. Some of these new canned wines, they should totally have a Muller-Thurgau. You can find sparkling versions, which are nice. And it's really cool. And I always wanted to try, I'd only tried one Muller-Thurgau from Italy until I had actually come to Italy. It's not really true, but with one mono-varietal, I had some glasses in restaurants. And at least in northern Italy, there's a ton of it, and it's everywhere, and you can always get it, and it's almost always affordable. And it's just, you can't go wrong with it. Always go Muller-Thurgau. And it kind of, last thing before you go, it's because the name's too hard. If someone's selling it, it's because they love it. It's because they know it's good. With that, drink more Muller-Thurgau. Enjoy. It's a great white wine. Drink more white wine. This stuff's awesome. Ethan Murphy out.